Hello, you guys. Hi, how are you? Welcome to Coffee Chat with me, Catherine Oster. It's so great to have you here watching now and in the future. I'm Catherine Oster, and I'm a certified facilitator of Access Consciousness. And Access Consciousness is this set of tools. It's like magic school. When you take Access classes, it's like magic school. And it's just these really practical questions, tools, a different way of looking at things in your life and giving you the ability to change things. Today, we're going to talk about transformation. It's funny because I actually wasn't sure what I was going to talk about today. I didn't have, again, I talked about this in the last couple of coffee chats. I had an idea and it just really popped to post in a couple of the Facebook groups that I have and ask them, hey guys, it's coffee chat time today. What do you want to know about? Do you have any questions? And actually one of the ladies messaged me on Facebook and she said, hey, I don't know if this isn't really a question, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm feeling pretty sad today because my favorite tree blew down in the storm last night. And she sent me a picture of the tree before it blew down, and it was beautiful. It was magnificent. It was a spruce tree that was standing in the middle of her pasture near her yard, and it was really amazing, actually. It was a magic tree. I could sense the magic of it. I mean, all nature is magic to me. And then she sent me another picture. I actually asked her to send me another picture of it blown over. And so there it was, laying down flat. Yeah. And I could sense her sadness with that. So that's what I wanted to talk about today is transformation. Hi Lori, hey. When it's time for things to transform, like nature, like the trees, the animals, the earth, when there's devastation, destruction, death, whatever that is, what gift is it really that you haven't considered or acknowledged before? So the tree blew down, it's transformed, it's different. So it's going to break down and feed and nurture the earth in a different way than when it was alive. And what a gift that is. And I wonder, what if you could celebrate the life that the tree had for you, with you, while it had it, and then also acknowledge the gift that it is being to all the things around it. It's going to interact with the soil in a different way. And what else is possible beyond what we could ever imagine, and it's okay to feel sad. When you lose things, animals, people, everything is a cycle. And hi, Victoria. Everything is a cycle. What else is possible beyond what you could ever imagine? When we lose animals that are close to us, pets, it can be tragically, and it can happen through health. You might know it's coming and you might not know it's coming. Like with the tree just blowing over, that's kind of a tragedy. It was a shock. It happened really fast. But, when your pet, what if you could celebrate the magnificence of its life and that you were so lucky to have the time that you did with your pet or a person? Celebrate the life and acknowledge the transformation. My sense, we all have different beliefs about death and dying, and this is one of the things that it's really light for me, that when the body dies, the being is still present energetically. in whatever way or form or capacity that they are. It's probably different for everyone. What gift can you be to them energetically by celebrating the life that they did have here with you, the time that you had with them, and acknowledging that they're transforming? And you can still be energetically connected to them. You can still talk to them and sense their presence. And yeah, so I, lost a few things in my life, some very important people, my grandpa that I was really close to, and my father-in-law, and some other people, and a dog, Jake. And it was hard, and the bodies mourn the loss. And it takes time, and allow yourself to go through, to feel the tears. Don't fight it, but know that you can ask for them to still be around you, and you can still talk to them. You're not crazy. Well, maybe you are a little bit, and that's okay. But I know one of the hardest, my grandpa, he passed away even before I heard about Access. Like it was probably in the early 2000s. I don't remember exactly the date. I think I was still in university. I was maybe in my second year of university. So it was the early 2000s. And I was really close with my grandpa, really close. He was when I was a little girl and in love with horses, my auntie had horses close to the town where my grandpa lived. And we lived in Lloydminster. My grandparents lived in Paradise Hill, so like 60 kilometers away. And we would go visit my grandparents on the weekend sometimes. And every time I would see my grandpa, I would ask him if he could take me to see the horses. And he would have just came in from a long day of work. He was a cat operator and also, did lots of different things, worked on farms and stuff. And he would come in from his long day of work, and I would run up to him and I'd be like, Grandpa, can we go see the horses? And he would always take me, always, every time. And so growing up, he was always there. He was, really close to me. And when he died of cancer, actually, pancreatic cancer. And it happened really fast. And it was really tough seeing him go through that because his body lost condition. He got quite sick before he died. It happened pretty quick. Anyway, he was in the university hospital, and I was going to university, and I would go visit him every day. And then he came home and he died. And I remember, because he was such a tough man, he was kind of intimidating to me in a sense that he was tough. And he was a rock. And I never actually ever said the words to him, I love you. And I never ever actually said thank you, in the way that I wanted to, I guess. And that, it tormented me a little bit after he died. I mean, I was there and I never said it. And I couldn't sleep, and I was really feeling restless about it. And one night, I remember, thinking about him and couldn't sleep. And I kind of remember waking up in the middle of the night, kind of in a daze, but I saw him. He was kind of like this bright light. And I knew it was him because I could tell that the energy was him. And he said to me, don't worry, Catherine, I know how much you love me. And after that, I had so much peace about it. It was so peaceful, like I knew. And that's when I knew that there's something beyond what I believed death was, at the time, and what transformation and gift is it? And so I thanked him. And then I would talk to him lots, actually. I would always ask him, in ways to support me. Driving home from Saskatoon in a winter snowstorm, I'd be like, Grandpa, can you, help me get through this? And I always did. And I know he's still here with me. And so it's cool, in Access, there's some entity classes, and they talk about you have an energetic teammates. So spirits are beings that are energetically working with you and supporting you here. And so I wonder what else is possible beyond what you could ever imagine. And those energetic teammates don't necessarily have to be people that you've known or crossed over. They could be that tree, Lori. They could be pets. They could be anything. So what else is possible beyond what you could ever imagine? And I get that's coffee chat for today. Thank you guys for showing up and watching this. So if you've lost a loved one, what can you choose now to be with them? Can you celebrate their life and know that they could still be present with you, even if they don't have a body? All right, have an amazing day, you guys. Bye-bye for now.